and welcome to It's an Anna Thing. I know it's been a while since we posted a video. We've just been super busy, and then with all the holidays, it's just been crazy. But it's a new year, and today we are actually on our way to Flagstaff.
So like 17.
Highs of 40, lows of 17. We're gonna die because it's too cold. So we're on the road now. It'll probably take us about 2.5 hours.
Just about.
About 2.5 hours to get there. So let the vlogging begin. It is cold, so we're gonna go ahead and get in our room. It's cold. My nose and my ears are like frozen. The door wouldn't open, and then it took me down to the garage level. Siri, what's the weather outside in Flagstaff?
It's not looking good today. Down to 21 degrees.
See? It's 21 degrees and we're out here. I'm pretty sure there is when it's 21 degrees outside. He's giving me 21 degrees outside, guys. And what do? Get ice cream. That's what we do. We get ice cream when it's 21 degrees outside. How's your ice cream sandwich? Which one is that one?
Another butter.
Is it good?
Not bad.
Good morning. It is day 2. I don't know if you can see, but it's a lot windier today than yesterday. It's freezing cold, and then the wind doesn't really help, so we're gonna go get some breakfast, and then we're gonna go to Snowball. Flagstaff know that this is not Snowball. It was a pretty busy weekend, so we decided to drive up to Mormon Lake, which is only about 40 minutes away from Flagstaff. This is where we actually come camping every year, and as I'm trying to make my way up towards the mountain, we notice that it's closed off. So here I'm going to try to turn around, but you'll shortly see that we end up getting stuck.
Reverse. Go. Oh, you have traction.
Now what?
Just roll backwards. Keep going backwards.
So as I'm driving backwards, I start to lose sight of the dirt road because it's just covered in snow. So I have no idea if I'm even on the road or not. And then you'll shortly see how the truck ends up getting stuck again, and we kind of slide to the left. I don't know what to do.
Go forward.
Stuck again. So for a good 15 minutes, Daniel and I were trying to get the truck out, but we just couldn't. We're so lucky that this guy pulled up and he offered to help Daniel. But even after another 20 minutes, we still could not get the truck out. So do you guys remember that car that was pulled off to the side up ahead? Well, he heard us struggling with the truck and decided to come and help us out. After 10 minutes of the guys pushing the truck from behind, adding rocks, adding branches, Alex asked if he could give it a try. So now Alex is in the truck. Let's see what happens. Go, go, go! We did it! Our poor truck.
Oh yeah, she's hot.
She's loud, leader.
Yeah, that's because she's hot.
Oh, my poor baby. Okay, now you take it backwards. It's hard driving backwards. She's all dirty and muddy. She stinks. Fuchi.
There's the oil in the transmission.
My poor baby. day out in the snow. Huh?
You look like idiots.
It's okay. This is what Phoenicians do. Lay on the snow. Somebody's gonna think we're like had a concussion or something. That we fell, we died. Huh? Try to make a snow angel. It's gonna roll over. Ready? 6 years ago, on January 19th, 2014, Daniel and I had our first date. We went to Texas Roadhouse, and I was thinking to myself, what in the world am I doing going on a first date with a complete stranger? So for those of you who don't know how Daniel and I met, on January 18th, one day before our first date, I met Daniel for the very first time. Daniel was working at Radio Shack, and I happened to walk in and I purchased a phone. At the beginning, he was a complete salesman trying to get the sale. Years later, he told me that in that same moment, he could not explain what he was feeling. All he knew is that he wanted to talk to me, and he just felt this push to want to get to know me. So he somehow managed to get his phone number into my contacts, so he's not as shy as you think. Later on, I noticed that my weather app was saying that I was living in Washington, so I text Daniel about it, and he says, well, I'm not working tomorrow, so if you want to grab dinner, I can fix it for you. At that point, I tell Daniel, okay, are you asking me on a date? And he said, well, it depends on what your answer is. So we went to Texas Roadhouse on January 19th. I know what you're thinking. Anna, he's a complete stranger. But I didn't go by myself. I took Becky and my 2 cousins on Helicantere with me and dropped them off at Casters and Coasters as I went to dinner. After we had dinner, Daniel and I went and met up with my sister and cousins, played mini golf, and had a really great night. You guys obviously know that it turned out really, really well, because here we are 6 years later, we're married, having as much fun as we can with each other, and just waiting to see what the future holds. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.